Yes, people, welcome to another episode of your favorite weekly podcast, Back of the Net. Listen, today's something brand new. It's been in the works for a bit. It's going to be my FPL Gameweek 1 team video. Listen, for those of you that are firmly into FPL, and that's a big thing nowadays, I'm always winning my leagues in it. So listen, by the way, after the video, add me to your leagues, guys. I'll show you how it's done. But yeah, I'm really excited about this one. I love FPL. For those of you that don't really know FPL, it might be a bit too late to sign up to it. No, not sign up to it, but really fully find out what it's about. But listen, for those that are about it, here we go. So, season starts today. Manchester United versus Fulham. And I don't know if any of you got any Man United players, but I'm going to go into my team now. Oh, I'm a bit apprehensive sharing this because I know a lot of people will start to copy it. By the way, first of all, before I continue, I'm in a different setting, as you can see, guys, behind me. Very plain here. And the silver wallpaper behind. But yes, enough about that. Now let's do this. Let's share and I can show my team to you guys. Whew, nerve-wracking. Here there we land. For those of you that don't know, there we go. Here is my team, guys. Yeah. So, I'm not sure you guys can see me as well. I will change it later on if anything. So this is the team I'm going with so far. As you can see, I've gone Henderson in goal. Valdemar. I put him in because he's like a 4.0 million keeper. Flecken hasn't really performed the best over the last couple of friendlies. I don't know if you guys saw that friendly against, I think it was Wolfsburg. He was quite poor. So yeah, I think he'll probably get a chance to shine. And it helps. If you've got a 4 million keeper that you know at some point may come in, it's really, really good. And I feel like with Henderson, I think Palace said to Johnston that he's no longer required. So we know Henderson's going to be number one. So they're going to run with that one. I don't think there's any other goalkeepers that are really interesting. Pickford, as you can see here, I think he was number one for points last season, which was crazy. I started with him and people were mocking me, absolutely mocking me for having him. And then at the end, he finished top scoring goalkeeper, which is very, very frustrating. In my defense, I've gone Gabriel, Barco, Robinson, TAA, and Gvardiol. With Gabriel, I feel like he speaks for himself. Scores goals. And I think I can't remember exactly what they did the points on, but he can be a bonus machine, this guy. Like, honestly, like last season, I can't remember the game they played, and he racked up like 15 points. And he did it like twice or 3 times over the season. So for me, he's a mainstay. I feel like if he's fit, he's got to stay in my team. And don't forget, I think last season, he kind of started off the bench because it was linked with Al Ittihad, was it? No, yeah, Al Ittihad for big money. But yeah, he ended up not going. Now he's a mainstay in the Arsenal team. So he's got to be there. Barco, it's just to see if they're going to start him. I know Estepinian has been in training. Don't know how they're going to play it with him. But Barco's quality. And for 4 million, you can't go wrong as well. I feel like that's a good one. And it just allows me to spread money across my team. Because with Robinson's the same. At Fulham, he was very effective last season. Did his thing, pace down the wings, can assist. I don't think he really scores, but when Fulham play well and score goals, he does have an assist here and there that he's involved in that way in them type of games. Trent, again, speaks for himself. I feel they possibly might put him in the central midfield position as well. And I just think if you can afford him, just get him. I don't think there's anything, you shouldn't overthink it. I think it's just got to be in team. Some people might go Kwanzaa because they want to afford Haaland, but that's up to them. You know what I mean? It depends how you want to play it. Haaland's a lot of money. For 15 million, that makes the rest of the team a bit of a struggle to do bits with. So it can be a bit tricky. And I've gone Gvardiol. To be fair, this one I could take down. But then I think let's look at the defenders. Let's take a look at the defenders. So if we go defenders, So if we go defenders, Ben White, Saliba, Porro. See, you could also, if you wanted to, you could take Cavani out for Porro. My only thing with Porro is that Tottenham concede, and Tottenham will concede goals here and there, and I'm not willing to put. I know it's a 0.5 less, but I just think Gavardio last season he was scoring goals as well, and he was always finding himself in a position of a goal scoring chance. And so yeah, I'm thinking to keep him. But yeah, 6 mil. I don't know. Do you know what? That might be a touch and go one, guys. This one might alter it if anything. And my midfield. You know what? Before I get into my midfield, let me see if I can share this screen so you can see me as I'm talking. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. So we're going to do that again. Or we're going to continue with the midfield. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to share the screen, but try and see if I can share it and you guys can have me on the side. Let's try this one. There we go. Oh, that's my alarm going off to remind me my FPL team. So, here we go. Yeah, so this one, yeah. So we're going to share. Don't know if you guys are going to see it. So that's the Chrome window. I'm going to edit, guys. Give me a second, guys. Okay, do you know what? I'm going to go back to what I was doing. You might not see my lovely face, but you're still going to hear about the team anyway. Let's go back to that. If we're going to go full window. There we go. All right, so we've gone back to the team now. So midfield, I've gone Saka, Emil Smith-Rowe, Eze, Diego Jota, and Mo Salah. I just don't see how you can go against Salah. I think he's the king. As my good friend, he knows who he is. Egyptian king, man. Like he's the. You know, a lot of people say they can't go without Haaland. I think Salah's the one that scares me more, man. He can just have that game. He shaved his hair now, man. I think he's going to be on smoke this season. I don't know what's happening with his new contract at Liverpool as well. But I think he's going to be ready to dust off certain, man. Jota's the risk. Like looking at this 8 here, I think Jota, I could, if you wanted to, set replacement. So if you go to the midfielders, so how much does that leave me in the bank? So 7.5. So for 7.5, and I'm going to edit the price here. So it could go Gordon, Bowen, Rice. Do you know what? I don't know about you guys, but I don't like midfielders like Rice and that where they're kind of like DMs. I want more. I want someone that's like attacking. Like if you look at my midfielders, they're all attacking. You know, don't get me wrong. Rice takes corners for Arsenal now, but that doesn't really work for me. Gordon's the one. To be fair, Bowen just got captaincy at West Ham as well. What's their fixtures? Let's see. So West Ham have. Let's go down. So West Ham have Villa, then Palace away, City at home, Fulham away, Chelsea at home, Brentford. Don't know about that fixture list. Don't know what you lot think. Go to Gordon. Let's see. So when he's at St James's Park, different. I think I might put him. I think Jota's at risk of being brought off the bench or subbed early. Gordon's the 90-minute man. And I look at these fixtures, Southampton at home, Bournemouth away, Spurs at home. But do you know what? Oh, man, I might regret it. But I just feel like I know I've got Isak. But Gordon wins pens as well. Yeah, I'm going to do it. Gonna do it, guys. I think that's good. I like that. Then obviously I've got Eze here. I think Eze takes pens, does he? Takes pens. Focal point of the team now. Michael Olise is gone. So he's going to take more of the mantle now. Big season for him. Listen, this shirt might change anyway. Certain teams linked to him. So pick him, but this jersey might not remain the same, guys. Remember that. Smith-Rowe, I think he's been quality in pre-season. Again, you can look at their fixtures. Go to their fixtures here. Look at them fixtures. Look at that. I would say over, maybe not the Man United game, but from game 2 to 5, 6, I can see Emil Smith Rowe getting like maybe like a goal and 2 assists, or 2 goals and 2 assists. I can see those are some good fixtures. Yeah, I would go with him. I think I'll stick with him. Have him in. Cheap as well. You can't go wrong. Very cheap. Have him on the bench if you want. And then obviously got Saka. Not really a lot to say on him. Starboy does his thing. Big season from him. Problem is there's not a lot of rotation. Arsenal haven't given him the assistance on that side, on that wing. So yeah, keep an eye if you feel like it starts to get lethargic and stuff like that, because it was a toughish end to the season for him. He did look like he was limping a lot. He was tired, but he limps anyway, but still gets on with it. So I'm going to keep him until that point. So I think this midfield's nice. Let me know what you guys think. I don't think there's much I can change there. I honestly think that's spot on. I think I've got it spot on there. So now to the strikers. This is the one where I'm not sure. I think Isaac is guaranteed. I've got to keep him. Great fixtures as we saw with Anthony Gordon. João Pedro, I just think for 5.5 and a starting striker for Brighton, we can't go wrong. They've made some new signings as well, building nicely. I just think over these games, he'll get a pen or a couple of pens, a goal or 2. Yeah. And I think 5.5, I don't think you get much better than him for 5.5. We can check quickly. So if we go to, oh God, what am I doing? I'm doing transfers. That's what I want. So if I go make transfer, oh, let me confirm that one first. Boy, no, you're not freezing on me now. You're not doing that. Do not freeze on me. Yeah, make sure you guys get your teams in early, because when that starts happening, it burns. It happened to me last season once. I thought I was doing my team. I thought I pressed confirm, got to my team, hadn't changed. Absolutely painful. But yeah, then here we've got Solanke. See, him, I'm not too sure how he's going to fare. Like, I feel like he can score goals, but he's going to start on fire straight away. That's the question. It's a bit of a tough one, isn't it, with him? We're going to go transfers. We can see maybe who else we can bring in for Solanke. 7.5 again. So let's see. Who can you bring in? 7.5. I think Gakpo is 7.5 mil. But again, do I want someone like Gakpo? But you probably play midfield for Liverpool as well. So here we go. 7.5. Teta, Nico Jackson, Cunha, Darwin. I think Darwin's going to have a big season. But can I take that risk with Darwin? I'm not sure. 132. Do you know what? I'm feeling to put Mateta. I feel like I want to put Mateta. Eze Mateta, Solanke. Do you know what, guys? I know I'm crazy. Yeah, I'm putting Mateta. I think, yeah, I just think he's going to do it. I'm going to make that transfer. I just think he ended last season so well, smashed it in the Olympics as well. Like my friend said, when he tucked in his shirt and shaved that head, that was it. He's just balling out. I think this is a good team. Look at this. I really don't like a 4-4-2, actually. I like a 3-5-2. But then it's like, do I bring Emil Smith from Old Trafford? Looking at this team, guys, what would you do? Would you bring in Emil Smith Rowe and then put him in here and then take Robinson out? Probably the safer option. I'm going to do that. Yeah, probably take him out for Emil Smith. Safer option, I think. Because it's honestly, I love that formation so much. You'll see as the season goes on, that's the formation I like. I think this team's solid. I think this team is ready to win a lot of leagues. Let me know what you guys think, but I think I'm set. Obviously, I may make a couple of changes with literally minutes left. But I think for now, I thought first episode, let me share with you guys my current ideas of what I want my team. And obviously, as the season goes on, we'll go more in detail. But yeah, this is the team I'm thinking, man. Ooh, cooking. Ooh, do you know what? Let me just check just before I confirm it. Let me look at these fixtures. Yeah, it's got to be Mateta. I can see Mateta scoring 1 or 2 opening game. I can see him scoring against West Ham. Yeah. I'm going to go Mateta. 100%. But, guys, got to see... I took Solanke out without even checking his fixtures, which is quite bad of me. But I think despite whether... I think they've got Arsenal in the first couple of games as well. Yeah, I'm going to stick with this. I'm going to go this 3-5-2. As I said, I might change it with like 30 minutes left. Like a few players, I'm a bit indecisive. But as it stands, this is what I'm going with. I think I'm ready to win some leagues. As I said, add me to your leagues. Guys, I'm going to show you one more time. So if you want to take your time and copy it, it's going to be a winning team. There's a defense. Look at that midfield. Look at the midfield, guys. Look at the midfield. Some people might put Nkunku. I don't know what to expect from Chelsea. 35. Was it 35 permanent signings I heard since Todd Bowley's been there? So listen, there'll be a lot of rotation with Chelsea. And obviously got Mateta, Isak up top. They've got João Pedro, Barker. What are their fixtures like? Yeah, I looked at Pedro's already. Barker, I'm sure he'll start. But there'll be a lot of rotation. This new manager depends how he plays it as well, because as I said, he's brought in some new signings as well. But this is the team I've gone with, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Drop it in the comments. Let me know what you would change. Any questions, send over to me. Let me just stop sharing that. Yes, any questions you have for me, send them through. I'll get back to you. And sorry, guys, I've got a bit of a headache today, so maybe it was best that you didn't see my face. But yeah, that's my FPL Game Week 1 team. Like I said, if I make any changes, I'll probably tweet up any changes I make anyway. And then week 2, we'll go over it again and anything like that. And then we can start talking about chips and that and go more in depth and detail FPL. But I'm in a good couple of leagues this season. I'm very excited. And I think this team's a winner. Going to start well. As you could see, I didn't really touch it there. Haaland, 15 mil. I'm not putting him in. Too expensive. He's detrimental to the rest of my team. He might score against Chelsea, but I can't do that. I can't condone spending 50 million on the Haaland. I'd have to sacrifice my midfield. And then the defense. I like a good defense. I like defenses where they can score or get me assists. And that's what I got with my 3. So, guys, listen, thanks for tuning in. As I said, this is my first FPL video. Hope you enjoy it. As I always say, share, like, comment, subscribe, let people know. And I'll be back soon. I'm probably going to be doing a review of all the games. That will probably be Monday or Tuesday. So feel free to tune into that one. And then next week we'll go again with FPL. Actually, we'll talk about the FPL points. I'm gonna guess my points every week as well. Add to it. I'm gonna score about 75 points with that team. So let's see how close I can get. But guys, it's been a pleasure. You know what to do. Your favorite weekly podcast, Back in the Podcast. I'll be back soon with another episode. For now, I'm out. Peace.